Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I know I am so far. Just real quick, if you're new to my channel, for quick reviews, my purpose of this channel is to give you a quick overview of the product I'm reviewing, whether it's a gun, a knife, etc. And if you want a more in-depth review about the gun for comparing it price-wise to its competitors or going to the gun range, you will find thousands of other videos. So basically, let's get to it, because the channel is called Quick Review, so let's make it quick. The CZ P10 I just picked up about, I want to say a few weeks ago. Got it for about $5.20 at my gun shop, and I read a lot of reviews on this gun. A lot of people called it the Glock 19 killer, and I can see why. It's got a much better grip with the frame than the Glock 19. It's got a better trigger than the Glock 19. It is cheaper than a brand new Glock 19, and those are things I just loved about this gun when I first picked it up. But there is one thing about this gun that I think everyone should know about before buying it, because I experienced a little bit of buyer's remorse when I got it and brought it home, because I didn't know this one little issue, and that issue is the magazine release. Now, before I continue with that, the magazine release has actually been improved since its first production model a few years back, where the release was made of metal. This is made of polymer, so it's a very, very soft material, very easy to use after it's broken in. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So with the gun, when I pop the magazine out, this is what it sounds like. You hear that snap in there? So the snap you're hearing is a little bit different of a magazine release design. I'll see if I can possibly show you guys in here. So with the proper lighting. So if you're looking inside the mag well, hope I said that right. You see a little piece moving in there? That is a metal, that's the metal lip holding the magazine in place. The problem is because that's made of metal and this is made of metal. At first, it's very, very difficult to get the magazine out of the gun. If you first get this gun and you have that problem, here's what I did. What you might want to do is just practice repeatedly releasing it, taking it out, or if it's too hard for you, push up on the magazine, hit the button, and then pull it out. It comes out just fine. But after going to the gun range and after just kind of playing with it, constantly taking the magazine out repeatedly, after a while, it became very, very easy to release the magazine from the pistol. Like I said before, when I first got it, I had difficulty with it, but now it comes out no problem. And honestly, I don't have to modify my grip to get to it. It's still a little stiff, but that's just how CZ made it. And the reason why it was made that way is because it's a completely ambidextrous gun with a slide release and a magazine release on both sides of the pistol. CZ, and again, this is what I read. This is not my opinion. This is what I read from other reviewers online. Is that CZ, when they made this gun, they wanted to make sure with it being ambidextrous that if you were to holster it and bump into a wall, that when you bumped into the wall, the magazine would not just come out because the release was hit. So they designed the release to be a little stiff at first, but like I said, after a while, after dumping the mag, probably a few hundred times, it starts to smooth itself out. I know a few hundred sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much. There's a fly coming around here, so I apologize in advance. But what I love about this gun, as I said before, is the trigger pull. It has a much, much better trigger pull than the Glock 19. The trigger for it, if you want to watch, is very, very smooth. Short travel. The reset is my favorite part. Right about there. That is almost instant. I think the Walther PPQ has a reset just a little bit closer towards the break, but it's hard to notice with guns this small, basically. Anyway, I feel like it's a great value pistol for under $600. Got it for $520 with the color frame. If you don't care about the color, you want an all black, you can get them for around $500. But it also comes with night sights. And keep in mind, guys, I'm saying this was for $520. A brand new Glock 19, depending on where you go, can cost up to $600. In some cases, it's just $550. But you're getting, in my opinion, less features than you are with the CZ. Oh, but the new Glock has a new rounded thing on the barrel in case you drop all this and that. Okay, well, here's the thing about that. I feel like Glock, when they made the new Gen 5 Glocks, and you can ask a lot of Glock fans about this, will probably agree with me, is that Glock just added too many features for the money. Features that, in all honesty, I don't feel were necessary. But I'm not a Glock fanboy. I own a few of them. I've shot them a number of times. Perhaps those features do help in some sense. If they do, by all means, you can comment or I don't know if you can send me a message on here, but yeah, just comment, let me know, and because I want to continue to educate myself on the firearms I'm talking about. But anyway, like I said, this is an excellent deal. So if you happen to come across this at your store, by all means, please pick it up, feel it. It has a very rough texture frame too that you'll find similar to the Glock Gen 4, But honestly, I love it. I thought I was going to hate it at first. I put about 300 rounds through this at the range when I first shot it about 2 weeks ago. No issues at all. None. My hands were fine. There was not a single jam. And the best part, in my opinion, about this gun is after you're going to your next mag, just jam it in there. It goes into battery immediately. Sorry, I should have worded that a little bit better. I apologize. Anyway, guys, hope this helps a lot in case you were considering this gun down the road. And also in case you're wondering, I got a new Vipertech knife that I'll probably go over here a little bit later. So anyway, guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and any questions, let me know. Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Take care.